Hello, hello, Valiant Streaming here. Welcome on in, everyone. We are back in old school RuneScape. Yes, we are. We're going to crack out another quest today with hopes. Without further ado, let's pull the wheel up. Let's spin that wheel. Let's see where we're going, what we're going to be doing. Oh my God. Oh, it's slowing. Oh my God. It's like one of the smallest ones it could possibly be. Okay, meet and greet. Let's take a look at meet and greet. Meet and greet. There it is, meet and greet. I can start this quest by talking to Emilio at his home in Outer Fortis. All right, show on the map. Emilio, okay, there, meet and greet. So down this way then, the food shop. Okay, no problems. No problems. It's not out the first one, it's out the second one. Okay, so we know where that is. What else does it say? Difficulty experience story standalone. A short one. Here's me saying we've got some long ones on the wheel, but here we are. Okay, release date 2024, last year. Requirements Children of the Sun, combat level 60. Guys, we're gonna be fighting. It's a short quest. Oof. As always, I will bring you back when we're just a little bit closer. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we are. Well, basically, you can see from what I can tell, it's just going to be fighting. So we've put on our best stuff. Helm of Nay, it's not. The Ardy Cloak 2, Amulet of Power, Peaceful Blessing. A new leaf-bladed battle axe that we got last week from the Kurask. Granite Body, Dragon Defender, the Dragon Plate Skirt, Adamant Gloves, Adamant Boots, and Explorer's Ring. That's what we've got. Gear-wise, our normal teleports, our normal Bullseye Lantern, Super Anti-Poison as always, Super Attack, Super Defense, Super Strength, 2 Prayer Pots, 5,000 coins, some Shark, and a couple of Super Energy. Guys, let's get where we're supposed to be going. We're going to here, look. Can we just get in a bit closer, maybe? There for the quest, look, meet and greet. So let's run across to the park. I don't know if I've been all the way across that way, in all honesty. Let's go see. We'll go through the bazaar to the park. Ooh, there's Molasses. Molasses, isn't that out of The Simpsons? Wasn't that the Christmas dog that was doing running or something? A bit laggy in here, guys. It's a bit laggy here. Okay, let's go through to the park. Yeah, look, it's laggy in here, really badly. I don't like lag. No, we don't like lag. Right, out this gate. Let's go, baby. Guys, we're questing again. Thing is, it's a short one. I can't believe out of all those quests that we missed the huge ones and got a singular one. Unbelievable. Emilio, this is them. Okay, what's this thing on there? I keep looking laggy or something. Emilio, how can I help you? I don't know. Can you? Hang on, you're one of them Easterners, aren't you? Well, I suppose I am. Kwani, I'm Emilio. You might be just the person I need to help me out with an exciting new business venture. Start the meet and greet quest. Oh yes, please. Oh yes. Had to check we were recording. What business venture? Well, as an Easterner, I've no doubt you're all too familiar with the wonder that is the Cabot. Cabot? Cabot? What's a Cabot? You don't know? But how could you not know? My life was changed forever when I tried one. Believe it or not, I never used to be keen on opening the kingdom to outsiders. In fact, I even spent some time as part of the Valarless movement. But then I tried a Cabot, and it changed everything. If that's the kind of food you Easterners can make, then as far as I'm concerned, you're welcome here any day of the week. Okay, but what's a cabbit? A cabbit? The amazing blend of meat, spices and salad, all wrapped in bread. Genius. Does he mean a kebab? Oh, you mean a kebab. Okay. Yes, kebab. Brilliant. But what do kebabs have to do with this business venture? Well, quite simply, I wish to bring the kebab to Varlamore. Everyone here deserves a chance to taste their brilliance. Valiance loves a kebab. The only kebab I won't eat is the one off the dwarf that comes, the dwarf little event thing. I only ate his kebab once and it poisoned me, but forget it. So, you're opening a kebab shop. Exactly. I see. So what is it you need help with? My hope is to blend ingredients from the east with ones from right here in Varlamore. The end result will be a mighty kebab, just like you Easterners make, but with a Varlamorean twist. Problem is, some of the ingredients I've ordered haven't arrived yet. Would you be able to go and see what the delay is? Which ingredients haven't arrived? We're still missing the Caridian spices I ordered in. The spice merchant in the bazaar was sorting that out for me. We don't have the buffalo meat either. That was coming from Albert at Orta's farm. Okay, I guess I can go see where they've got to. Kwani, I look forward to your return. Okay, so as far as I can see, we've got to go and see someone at a farm. I spoke to Emilio in Outer Fortis. He asked me for some help in setting up Varlamore's first kebab shop. To do so, he needs me to chase up some missing deliveries. I need to speak to the spice merchant in the bazaar about a missing spice delivery. I need to speak to Albert at Orta's farm about a missing meat delivery. Okay, let's go and speak to the spice merchant in the bazaar. We've actually just ran through the bazaar. Oh, do you know what? It might be actually better for us to teleport back like this. Yeah? Because this is the bazaar right here. We've just got to find the spice merchant. We look on the map. There, spice shop. Should be there, spice store. But we need the spice merchant there. A little bit of spice makes everything taste nice. Come and get it here. I'm here about a missing delivery. Ah, I'm betting Emilio sent you, right? That's right. Well, the good news is that his spices arrived this morning. The bad news is that I can't get the box open. Can't get the box open? How come? Well, this is the first time I've ever had to order in spices from the east, so I needed to find a reputable supplier. I ended up going with a guy called Ali Morrison. Oh yeah, who seemed like he knew his stuff. Thing is, he's gone and locked the box to make sure the goods can't be stolen. Hasn't told me how to unlock it again. Here, let me take a look. Your thing. Oh God. Oh my God, I've got no idea. What are we meant to even do there? Okay, I got no idea. Let's talk again. Can I have a look at that locked box? Sure thing. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess we've got to go and see Ali Morrison, because I got no other clue. Let's just check. Yeah, let's just go and see Ali Morrison, see if he can tell us anything. So we'll go Lumbridge. Ali, fancy locking the box and not giving them the combination. Dum dum. Man, I love questing. I love questing. Look at this, guys. Look, look, look. We got to level 84 construction yesterday, and I did my calculations, but look, oh my God, to do the 85, we're going to need 6 million gold. We've got just over 1 mil. We've got work to do. Okay, here we are. Talk to Ali Morrison. Hello, Valiance. How's the adventuring going? Hi, Ali. Not bad. How are you? Still selling. Anything interesting? For you, always. As a matter of fact, I've just acquired a fleet of... Man. Oh, he's not going to actually tell me anything. He's not going to tell me anything, is he? Is this another quest? No, I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I thought that... Can we trade him for anything? Man. Still managed to sell me some junk, look. Took 10 copper off me just for looking at his stuff. Okay, so maybe we don't have to come and see Ali. What about... Maybe our friend who gave us the quest might have the... Well, I've come the wrong way, haven't I? That's okay, we can cut down here. Maybe... What's the name? Man, the lag here is awful in this town. What's wrong with it? Holy smokes. Emilio, isn't it? Let's go and see Emilio. See if they can shed any light on this combination. Yes, the lag here isn't nice. I feel it's kind of stops just for the blink of an eye. But still. Right, talk to Emilio again. Nilsal, friend, any luck with those missing ingredients? Which ingredients was it again? Okay. Man, they're not telling me a thing. Have we got to actually guess this? There must be some clues to it. There must be a clue to... Let's do it again. Maybe I'm missing something. I must be just missing something, right? Talk to the spice merchant. Okay. Could I have a look at the locked box? Sure thing. Select 1, 2, 3. Submit and back. Right, why are the numbers different colours? Okay, it's got to be that the numbers are different colours. Look. 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 0 are all pale. 2, 4, 5 and 6 are slightly darker. It's got to be that. Someone's done it with dirty fingers, but what? Two is the darkest, then 5, then 4, then 6. So maybe someone with a dirty finger pressed 2. And then some of the grub came off the finger and they pressed 5. And I'm going to try that. That's all I've got to go on. 2, 5, 4, 6. Submit. You're not... Man, that was easy. What? Here's me running around to Ali Morrow saying that. That was actually easy. Kwani, you did it. I'll have these sent over to Emilio right away. Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. But I say that was easy, right? Oh, it had me running around here. But the thing is, if I hadn't gone and checked those things, I wouldn't have looked in a little bit more detail at those numbers. So I guess it's done a good turn. Right, now where have we got to go? Someone at the farm, wasn't it? Meet and greet. I need to speak to Elba at Ortus Farm. Now, I don't know where Ortus Farm is. Locust Oasis. Ortis Farm. Ortis Farm, there. Okay, so Ortis Farm is just out there to the west. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. To Ortis Farm! And it wasn't much to go on that. Well, I can imagine some people would have got really stuck on those numbers on the box. You know, it's just only when I saw that there were different coloured numbers, I thought, you know, then there was the 4 and then there were different colours. So it had to be what I said. Right, this must be Ortis Farm here or here. And look at the lag. That's Angelus, Citizen, Farmer, Master Farmer, Alba. There we go. Alba, we have you. Nilsal Ignami, what can I do for you today? I'm guessing you must be Alba. Emilio sent me to check up on his meat order. Ah, yes. Apologies, Ignami, but we've been dealing with a bit of a wolf problem recently, and it's delayed some of our orders. A wolf problem? Maybe I could help out with that. Well, we'd never say no to some extra help, and it would mean we'd be able to get working on Emilio's order faster. Okay. Sounds like we have a deal then. What do you need me to do? The wolves have a den directly west of here. Most of them don't cause too much of a problem. There's a big one that we've been struggling with. Okay, I'll head over there and deal with this wolf. Thank you, Ignami. To the west of here. To the west of here. I'm going to guess it might be here. Must be this place. Let's go over to the west. To the west! Ooh, how do we get out there? If we click there, well, there is one. Man, I'm really laggy here. No joke. Oh, this must be it over there. Guys, don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. It's free to subscribe. Okay, what have we got here? Hold on. Level 88. I'm gonna guess direwolf, 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 direwolves. Lots of. I'm gonna guess maybe we've got to go in the wolf den. Let's go see. We must have to go in the wolf den. Hey, leave me alone. Oh my god, they're all on me. Oh, okay, a direwolf alpha, we're on it. Maybe buff? What level was it? I didn't even see. Oh, it's hitting us, so. Okay, 113, we should be fine. What's that thing doing there? That thing's hitting me with range, right? Oh, we're okay anyway. Oh, we're spawning them in. Okay, we did it. Direwolf calls its pack. Alright. Just do that and go back out. I think we've done it. I would imagine that's it. Hey, oh my god! Wolves galore? Holy smokes. Let's just check that quest updated. Meet and greet. However, I was able to deal with the issue. I should see now if she can send delivery to Emilio. Alright, wonderful. So let's go and talk to her again in here. And something needs to be done with the lag in this place. Just saying. I never used to lag here. I'm telling you. I never... Look at this. Stopping and then starting. I've never lagged here. Not until recent, at least. Where is she? Alba. Neil Sarik Nami. Any luck with that wolf? It's been dealt with. Wani, thank you so much for the help, Iknami. While you were gone, I was able to get Emilio's order finished. It's on the way to him now. Perfect. Thank you for sorting that. Not a problem. Until next time, Iknami. Alright, okay. So we're going to go back let's do this again. I think we're going back. Let's double check. I spoke to Emilio. He asked me for some help. Chase some missing delivers for him. I should see what he needs now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go back into the town. Okay, we'll go back down this way. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't seem to... When I last played, before I had to take the break due to real life problems, look at that. This never happened. I've come back and now look. Put it in comments, please, guys, if you can tell me any idea what it is. It's definitely not my PC. No issues. I know we had issues in the last one, but I found out what it was and I fixed that. It was just... It was this ground items. No, I apologise. It was the ground object hider. I had it on. I had it switched on because I used it in the fight caves to stop the floor from all glowing. It just went to a black floor. I forgot to switch it back off again and it turned a load of things off. But this lag here, unusual for me. Right, Emilio. Nilsal, friend. Thanks to your good work out there, all the ingredients have now arrived. Now we move on to the critical step, the recipe. Ooh, the recipe. All right, let's have a quick drink. All right. Outside, I have gathered the finest group of connoisseurs who will assist us in finding the perfect ratio of ingredients to achieve the ultimate kebab. The ultimate kebab? Okay. Where did these connoisseurs come from? Oh, I just went into the local pub and promised a free drink to anyone who would help. A kebab is always best after a belly full of beer. I don't condone anyone drinking a belly full of beer. I see. Are you sure they're going to give us the most reliable opinions? Of course, people like them are going to be our top customers, of course. Pub kicks out, straight down the kebab house. Imagine you've been out late at your local establishment and before heading home you find yourself in need of the perfect late night meal. That is where we come in. I feel like this is definitely made by an Englishman, this quest. If you're sure. Absolutely. Now, before we get our recipe sorted, I've allowed our friends outside to try the ingredients individually. They'll have already formed some opinions of how much of each is right. Head out there and have a chat with them to see if you can work out the perfect ratio of meat, salad, spice and sauce. All right. I'll get right on it. Kwani! All right, so let's see what we've got. Are we going to need to write things down? Let's talk to Lucas first. Hello there. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on ingredient ratios for these kebabs. Well, the main thing is to make sure you're not putting too much salad in. You want there to be twice as much meat as there is salad. Twice? Okay, we're going to need to write this down. So what did he say? He said meat, salad. Let's just do that. So you want to be putting in twice as much meat as there is salad. So let's say for a minute then, let's say that we put 1 salad in and 2 meat. Does that work? Okay, let's just continue. Okay, thanks. Right, talk to Renata. Hello there. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on ingredient ratios for these kebabs. Don't overdo the spice. You want to make sure there's less spice than there is salad. Holy moly. Okay, thanks. So less spice than there is salad. So that means then if we put spice at 1, I don't even know if this is how they're going to do it, and salad at 2, then that means meat has to be 4, right? It says there's got to be twice as much meat as there is salad. There's got to be less spice than salad. So if salad was only 1, you'd have no spice, right? Okay, let's just see Vincent's. Hello there. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on ingredient ratios for these kebabs. The sauce is essential. You want there to be as much sauce as there is spice and salad combined. Right, okay. So as much sauce as spice and salad combined. So that would make 3. 4 meat, 2 salad, 1 spice, 3 sauce. So what do we actually do now? We just gotta go back or what? Meet and greet. With the missing deliveries sorted, Emilio now needs me to help perfect the recipe for the kebabs. He's gathered a selection of connoisseurs to help with this. I'll need to get their opinions on the right kebabs to create the perfect... Okay, can we go and talk to him? Nilsal friend, have you worked out the ingredient ratios yet? I think so. I don't know. Kwani, I've currently got 1 portion each of meat, salad, spice and sauce, but I reckon we can fit it up to 4. We can fit in up to 4 portions of each. What are we going for? Hold on. I've currently got 1 portion of each, but he reckons he can fit up to... Okay, let's just have a look. Oh, okay, right. Hold on then. Maybe we... So adjust the meat, which is currently at 1 portion. We want it to be at 4. Adjust the number of meat portions to 4. Anything else? Currently at 4. Okay, salad at 2. Don't know if this is going to work. Salad at 2. Very well. Anything else? Spice is 1. Leave that the same. And sauce needs to be 3. If I'm not mistaken. I think that's perfect. Kwani! That gives us 4 portions of meat, 2 portions of salad, 1 portion of spice and 3 portions of sauce. Definitely happy with that? Sounds good to me. Well, in that case, why don't you take this kebab to one of our connoisseurs outside and see what they reckon? Emilio gives you a kebab. Okay. Let's take it to Lucas. Lucas looks pretty cool. What do you make of this? This is brilliant. Amazing stuff. Fantastic. I'll let Emilio know right away. All right, Emilio, I think we've cracked it. Have you seen what our connoisseurs reckon of that kebab? They loved it. Excellent. So, are we all ready to start selling now? Not quite, Iknami. There is one final thing we must do. We now know we have a winning recipe, but we need the rest of Varlamore to know as well. How do we do that? One word, Iknami. Marketing. And I know just the place to do it. You must visit Layla at the Colosseum. Ooh, the Colosseum? Bad memories of the Colosseum. At once. Take her a sample of our fine kebabs, and she will beg us to let her sell them to the people of Varlamore. Emilio gives you some kebabs. Alright. Let me just double check this. We've got to go to the Colosseum. I don't like that. Well, we can start saying wants us to market them to find help this. She's asked me to take some to Lelia in the... Man, I don't like this. I can hear people now. Val, no, don't go back in there. Everybody told me not to go in, but we went in anyway, didn't we? And we ran around for a minute. We hit something, I think, but we got hit as well, and we got out of Dodge, man. We got out of Dodge. Right, here we go. We're going into the Colosseum. And we've got to find who. Who did it say? Was it Lelia? Gloria? Gladiator? Who's that? That's just a gladiator. Oh, wait, there's food there. There's food there. nobody here. Examine the table. Oh, Lelia, there she is. There she is. Who's this one? Human, Teokia Vralis. Alright, so Layla, talk. Need something? Cute glasses, girl. Are you Lelia? Emilio sent me to speak to you. Looking to market another one of his business ideas, is he? It will cost him double this time. We still haven't cleaned up the mess made by his last great idea. Is this a common occurrence? Emilio having ideas, or said ideas not being very good? Yes to both, I suppose. Well, he seems very confident about this one. Alright, let's hear it then. He wants to bring a new type of food to Varlamore. Kebabs. We have them over in the east. Here, he sent one for you to try. Lelia eats the kebab. I must admit, I'm somewhat impressed. Emilio might finally be onto something here. So you'll help? Yes, and it's your lucky day. We have an advertising spot open before the next contest. The last promoter had to pull out suddenly. Excellent. So how does this work exactly? Nice and simple, really. Before the contest starts, we run a couple of adverts for local businesses. You get a few minutes to promote your product, however you feel suitable. In some cases, we allow promoters to make use of some of the Colosseum creatures as part of their advert, provided I deem it suitable. And would our kebabs be considered suitable? Well, I suppose they did impress me, and we do have a young Minotaur spare from that promoter who had to pull out. Very well, you can make use of him. Great, so what do I do with this Minotaur? You want to convince people to buy these kebabs, right? I'd suggest you head on in, take a bite out of one, and then give the Minotaur a good kick. Oh no. He'll pretend to go down in one. The audience will love it. Okay. Will the Minotaur be okay with that? Why wouldn't he be? I guess I don't really know much about Minotaurs. If the crowd is happy, he'll be happy. Now, are you ready? What, right now? Yup, next contest starts soon, and we don't have another slot for weeks. Ooh, what's this I need to prepare for? Are we going to fight in here? Are we going to fight in here, guys? Should we rebuff? Should we rebuff? Thing is, if I click this, I'm sure this comes up. Let me rebuff. I've got a funny feeling we might be fighting. Just by the way they said, are you prepared? Right, we're going to have to... Okay, now we are. I think so. Right. Get to it then. I got a funny feeling we're fighting. Welcome one and all to the Fortis Colosseum. We have a thrilling event lined up for you today, but first we have something new to show you. Introducing the kebab. This delicacy comes straight from the east and is just the thing to give you the strength you need after a hard day of work. Indeed, observe the strength provided by a single bite of one. Gosh, huh? Human eat friend? What? What? No, it's a kebab. The meat is buffalo. I think. Oh no, he thinks we're eating Minotaur. Kebab is Minotaur. No, it's buffalo. Human eat Minotaur. Human die. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh. Hold on. Ooh, what was that? Wait, did he just hit me with magic, guys? Did he just hit me with magic? I think he does when he does that. Look, I'm gonna get close, see if I can see here. Let's get ready. Ooh, wow, he hits quite hard though. Yes, that's magic, isn't it? does hit quite hard though. This must be the 60 combat level requirement. Yes. Dude. Man, we had to kill him all over a kebab. You put up a good performance in there. The crowd seemed very impressed. What about the Minotaur? What about it? Got out of control and you killed it. Saves the Beastmaster a job. But it could have killed me. You said it would be safe. You survived, didn't you? I don't see the problem. But now I need to get things ready for the next slot. Why don't you go and tell Emilio about the good impression his kebabs made? Fine. Man, for reals? Okay, alright, let's do this. Let's go back to Emilio. Pretty sure that's what it said, right? Arranged a slot for me in the Fortis Coliseum and advertised the kebabs. A Minotaur involved in the advertisement went rogue and I had to defeat it. However, the crowd was still impressed. I should let Emilio know. Okay, Emilio. It's time to know. It's time to know! Doot, 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 doot. I'm actually glad that I buffed in there, but that was weird. It looked like every time that he said moo, he used magic on me. That's what I'm sure that's what it was. Because I switched to praying to magic and then I was just taking lumps from the one-on-one melee, right? At least I think. At least I think so. Okay, Emilio. Nilsal, friend. Given that I've already served our first customers, I take it your trip to the Colosseum was a success. Well, I did run into a slight complication, but apart from that, it went very well. You have done a great service to Varlamore, friend. Thanks to you, all here will be able to indulge in the joy that is kebabs. As thanks, I will offer you a special price for any kebabs you buy. Do I not get to share in any of the profits given? I helped set it all up. Sorry, friend, but I must prepare some more kebabs for our next customers. Until next time. Right. Oh, guys, we did it! That was maybe a record time quest finish. Congratulations, you've completed Meet and Greet. You're awarded 1 quest point, 8,000 cooking XP, access to Emilio's kebab shop, total quest points 244. Guys, that one was not so much easy, but short. Okay, let's remove it. A little one's gone. A little one's gone. How many are left? 10. There's only 10 quests left, guys. We're soon going to be moving up. Soon moving up. Let's save that. Save. Moosh. Guys, there it is. Can you believe that one was so quick? We've had some 3 or 4 hour ones recently. This one was an absolute quick one. However, it was a very good quest. The wolf fight was good. The Minotaur fight was good. The puzzle was good. All in all, short but sweet. I enjoyed. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. That's the most important thing. But until next time, you all be safe. Take care. God bless. Another one down. Bye for now, guys.